Hey you guys, welcome back to another CZ Reacts, where we have to fun, weird, crazy, and interesting, and question everything. Real or fake, you decide. Let me know, leave it in the comments, because I will meet you there after the video. The video is for entertainment purposes only, so let's get into it. What? I've never actually seen that in person. I've seen clips like this, but I just can't help but wonder, like, when does it hit them? Like, oh, I fudged up. What are you doing? Is he eating the house? Like, what? What is that made out of? Like, who? I don't even know what I'd do if I check my camera and somebody's eating my house. What do you do? Like, and why are you doing it?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Blondie. Happy birthday to you.
Let's have Blondie. I said happy birthday, Blondie. Oh, how did you do that?
That was weird. That wasn't
Did
me.
you do it?
That wasn't me.
That was strange, wasn't it?
Damn.
Now, what in the world are these gentlemen doing? You got this big piece of glass. Oh my God, and they're trying to turn the corner. And they got these fragile pieces of wood on the steps, and they barefoot. Oh my God, he almost died. Oh my God. Where is OSHA? This cannot be regulation. Oh my God, he about to get dragged down. Oh my God.
That's a lot of people. That I would do. That's a lot of people.
Hello?
Hello? Hello, it's Nick. Yeah, I've come to pick up Pauline.
Pauline?
Pauline.
Pick her up for what, mate? That's my grandma.
Yeah, I'm taking her out for a meal.
I beg your pardon.
I'm taking Pauline out for a meal. It's all been arranged.
Okay, but that's my grandma, buddy. You know that she's 65 years old.
Yeah. So she's just slightly older than I am then. That's not a problem, is it? It's a bit aged.
Okay, but that's my grandma.
And? What's that matter? Don't matter at all, does it?
Okay, but how do you know about my grandma?
Yeah, but she was on Tinder. Didn't
On
she tell
Tinder?
you? Tinder.
My grandma's
yeah.
on Tinder.
Yeah, she's quite popular. Apparently, she's seen quite a few people.
Gran! Are you on Tinder?
Yeah, she's quite
What the
popular.
absolute hell? Sorry,
Is she
mate.
coming then?
Oh my God.
Gran, there's a man outside for you.
In fact,
Oi.
I think there's another bloke coming up the road as well, actually.
Mate, that's my grandma we're talking about, you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she looks lovely, don't she?
Well, she's old.
No, she's not. She's not. Don't tell her that. That's not very nice, is it?
Yeah, okay, so what are you wanting to do with her?
Well, we'll see how we go, shall we? I've got a hotel booked afterwards.
A hotel booked for what?
Well, see how we get on.
This is the
She was
actual
up.
grandma we're talking about there, you know, buddy.
She said if we get on all right in the meal, take me to a nice restaurant. Afterwards, let's see what happens. If you book a hotel, we might spend a little time there afterwards.
The grandson is not having it. Like, he's trying to block grandma's date for sure. That is, but I mean, you gotta, what would you do? I mean, I don't know. Grandma's on Tinder. I kind of love it. Oh, they're like trapped like rats in that thing. Like, how do you get out the stair? Like, everything is flooded. My gosh, I have not been on an underground subway system, and seeing these, I don't think I ever would.
A lot of wild conversions and a lot of crazy builds in my day in the automotive industry, but I have never seen a 6x6 smart car. I would drive it. This thing's sick, man.
Oh, damn.
Hey, man, I'm going to be late. Autobot just tried to transform at the wrong time.
Oh, here they come. Right on top.
Wow. People go all out, don't they?
Alright, so it's a baby. So now pink smoke if it's a girl, blue smoke if it's a boy. And looks like, oh, it's a girl!
What is that gonna die? I don't know. These gender reveals start to feel like less like it's about the baby and the family and more about trying to top the last big gender reveal on the internet. That's just how they feel. They don't feel so intimate anymore. I don't know. That was nuts.
Look at this guy.
Oh, and they're not attacking him? Wow.
He's trying so hard.
Hey, you gotta put it in the water. No, your engine's out of the water. You gotta put your engine in the water. That's all right.
Wow. I think I would be getting off the boat back on the dock. I would be a little scared to be going out with the person in charge of taking us out. Oh, where are they camping? Where buffalo, bison are just right there. Holy cow. The time that is so crazy. It looks so real. Oh wow, I have so much respect for people who do this. I can't even imagine how long it takes to get a piece of art done. Amazing. Oh, that looks scary. one bird, it sounded like little kids, like a little kid crying. That would definitely lure my behind into the woods. Like, how real did that sound? That's so insane that an animal can sound that much like a child. I think that was real. That was crazy. A cake. A cake. Wow. That's unbelievable. Wow. I wouldn't even want to eat it. Well, maybe. Yeah, I'd eat some cake. That is amazing. What? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I would have never even, like, oh, it's like some kind of sorcery art. I love it. That is so cool. I don't need to understand it. I love it.
Called the roof of the world, makes people stop in their tracks when they see it for the first time. In this region, where the sky feels like it's falling straight down, the highest peak is Moyle Simoni Peak, stands at 7,495 meters above sea level. This area is known as the Pamir Plateau in Tajikistan, and its scenery changes with the location, weather, and season. The view unfolding before your eyes feels like a masterpiece painted by nature. With clear air and few clouds, the sunset paints the cliffs in glowing colors. An S-shaped road winds through the plateau, and due to the risk of altitude sickness and falling rocks, traveling with a local driver is considered essential. This place
to introduce you to the idea of water as an intelligent designer.
I love videos like this.
Here I exposed water to my friend's photo, removed and froze using a special method, and it designed her face. I showed the ice result to the water, and it designed a negative of her face. I briefly placed my thumb in the water and then froze it, and water designed a thumb with a chip in the nail. I chipped my nail in exactly the same place 3 hours later.
How did it know?
Here I used a conceptual word of ego. It's a word I have no visual for, which removes any mental projection, and water designed a person with big shoulders, a small face, and a giant balloon head. I used the word milk as an influence, and water designed a breast. I wasn't thinking of human milk, so this was a surprise.
Wow.
You notice that the ice designs are not photocopies of the influence, but more of an interpretation, and to me, this is clear display of some kind of awareness. I honestly don't think we know what water really is yet.
That is deep.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Within science, within nature, there is an awareness and an intelligence that's communicated to us. We just have to pay attention.
Many believe that mountains like Colorado's Cheyenne Mountain and New Mexico's Archuleta Mesa are more than just natural formations. They're the facades of vast underground facilities.
That is crazy. Some of the mountains are not mountains.
Many
Is that a stretch? I don't know. With some of the stuff we've seen, like, that could totally be a thing. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Do you know that we've been completely lied to about the way our hearts actually work? Because if people found out the power of this magnet that is inside of us, they could not only pull any person towards them, but they could pull any experience, any dream that they want would just magnetize towards them. People would be too powerful. See, we were taught and conditioned to believe that the heart is just a physical pump, pumping blood into our body, but this is not the truth. The heart is actually an electromagnetic coil that can be unfolded, but they don't want you to see this image right here, and that's why it's so hard to find on Google. And this is not just me making this up. Scientists have actually measured that our hearts produce a significant electromagnetic field with each contraction due to the coordinated depolarization of myocytes producing a current flow that extends outside of the body. Almost everything that modern science and the school system teaches us is true about our bodies and the way we work is a complete lie to mask our true potential and what we are as energetic beings. Our hearts are not just pumps, our hearts are electromagnetic coils that pull energy through us that will either magnetize experiences, people towards us, or deter them away. Reality you experience is determined by how much love you radiate outwards for the life that you currently live. And most people today, because they work jobs, because they're out of alignment with what they love, their passion, they're in service to themselves, not to the world, therefore in a perpetual downward spiral and not living their dream life. Did you know that we've been completely...
I have never seen a heart unraveled, unfold, like laid out like that. I never, not once, and definitely never taught that or mentioned by anybody ever. I am thinking there is some truth to what he's saying, though, about the energy and the way that we are a lot more spiritual and energetic than what we are taught growing up. Oh no. Oh, game over. You see that net come out of that?
Well, hello. It's Vegas Police here. I'm in my car breaking open chips from the casino. Why am I doing that? Because I want to get a clean example of an RFID chip, which is right here. This $1 chip actually had a decent one inside of it, which goes to show you that all chips at Resorts World and also the Fontainebleau have an RFID device inside of them. So they know what every chip is doing at every minute. So if you are betting on the table, they can track exactly what your bet is, exactly how much you're betting, exactly how much time you played for. Do you see the circuits on that? You see the little areas right there to the right and the left? And all of those outside circles.
Wow.
That all translates into information. Look how many chips I had to break open to get one clean one. They also have these RFID chips inside of the Baccarat cards, and that's how they're able to transmit right up to the screen exactly what you have, whether the banker won or the player won, or it was a tie. But this is the inside of a chip here from Resorts World.
Wait, could they cheat
Vegas
that way, though?
Police.
With the cards?
Well, hello.
Now, people have been reporting very strange things happening in the water around all these, weather events, all these floods happening all over the place, hurricanes, all this stuff. These ripples in the water going both ways. This is frequencies, guys. Take a look at this. So this woman throws a tuning fork in the water, which, produces higher frequencies, so it's going to be a little bit more violent, but you're going to see the same sort of effect here, where these ripples are going in each sort of direction. Frequencies, higher frequencies here, but I'm going to show you what's causing the low frequencies in the water. It's this right here, HAARP, High Active Auroral Research Program, run by the military. Yeah, they've been researching since 1993. All these weather events, the hurricanes, tsunamis, tornadoes, all these floods happening, run by the military. No fingerprints attached, but we're not stupid. We know what's going on here. The world is waking up, and chaos needs to happen before we enter a new age, guys. Elites are getting desperate. Human consciousness is rising.
Golden age is upon us, so always choose love over fear. And don't forget to like, share, and follow for more hidden truth. Peace and love.
Even though this is for entertainment purposes only, it's so important to, acknowledge and remember that climate change is a very real thing, you guys. Oh, something in my eye?
I gotta show you guys what's going on around the world right now, because what I see is that the elementals are on a rampage. Spain is currently getting hit with some overwhelming amounts of rain, and of course this water that's mysteriously coming out of the ground is there as well. And because Venice is in close proximity of Spain, Venice is also too sinking. And I don't know what Haiti did to deserve this, but apparently the universe thinks Haiti needs a cleansing as well too.
Wow.
And I do not blame it, man. My country has been down for so long. But this is crazy, y'all. Look at this. Look at this water. It will not stop coming. Oh my goodness. Check out what's going on with the flood in New Jersey, y'all. I guess maybe some type of dam broke, because there's logs all over the road. I don't know where these logs are coming from. But the water is coming from underneath the ground. It's not raining. Again, y'all, look at this. Look at this.
Damn.
But yeah, y'all see the water is coming up from under the ground. It also flooded in New York as well too, y'all. This water is not stopping for nobody. This thing is saying that the earth needs a good cleansing, and I completely agree. This thing is moving with a purpose, with a mission. And if you didn't know, this is what Texas looked like yesterday. And when I say Texas, I mean the same Texas that flooded last week, where water reached up to 30. And if you have not heard yet, let me be the first to tell you that there is a rare fire tornado in Utah.
What is
and
happening
I've never
right
seen
now?
this before in my life. I've seen the small ones, but I've never seen a wedge of a fire tornado. This is crazy, y'all. I see faces all in this thing. Look at this giant face. My goodness. There was also a 6.7 magnitude earthquake off the coast of Indonesia, y'all. You guys are noticing a trend yet? All I'm saying is these things are happening a lot closer together now. It's kind of like they're hanging on us. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments below, y'all. The shift is here. Let's continue to get it, y'all. Peace out.
It's as if they made a movie about a Mr. Beast game to the death.
Walk until there's only one of you left.
What?
Bird, warning.
Okay, just keep walking. That's right. Just keep walking.
Yeah, that's it, kid, that's it.
Second warning. Third warning.
So you know he has like put your hand on something and the last person to take your hand off wins it?
Yeah.
There's a movie, it's called The Long Walk. And what it's about, it's in a post-apocalyptic era where there's a whole bunch of kids and there's soldiers that are holding guns and making them walk this long ass journey. And whoever's the last one still walking is the only person that still lives. They walk like far.
That's the only plot?
No, that sucks, low-key. Nah, it's like a thriller because you could imagine people will be walking until their feet fall off. People are literally walking with just their shin bone left. Like their foot is...
Never mind.
Yeah, because you're walking for your life. And there's a timer. Let's say you trip and you don't make it back to the group in a certain amount of time, they just take you out. And did you bag in World War II? That's what they did to Filipinos.
No.
Japan, they were invading the Philippines because of World War II. My great Lolo was actually part of that march.
Really?
Where they had a whole bunch of Filipino prisoners of war, and they made them walk forever as long as they could.
A lot of Americans are already ahead of the game, though, because they're already finding new ways to find food.
Cat food to save money on food lately, and I can show you some of my favorites.
Oh.
That's a good one. That's a good one too.
People should not have to be resorting to this. Are you
Somebody already cracked it open, they couldn't wait. If I want a treat, I'll have some of these. These are pretty good.
This has to be a joke.
I don't think this
Can't
is
go
a real
wrong with
pedo.
party mix though.
Because, you know...
I love eating cat food.
You know, maybe this is a thing now. People are just starting to eat dog food and cat food. I think a lot of Americans are already ahead of the game, though.
I would like to think that video is like for clout, clickbait, whatever. But it absolutely could be a thing. People could be resorting to whatever is the cheapest solution to stay alive at this point. I know there are so many people struggling. I am not thinking it is like that, though, where people are out there actually eating cat food. Like, what is happening right now? How are these supposed to be the greatest countries in the world and the citizens are resorting to this? Please explain that to me.
America's latest idea to prevent school shootings is inspired by the war in Ukraine. You see, recently a tech company called Campus Guardian Angel demonstrated how their new drone-led first response would save lives. The idea is that 30 to 90 drones would be permanently stationed at a school, and unlike law enforcement who have to first arrive on the scene and then move through the building relatively slow to avoid casualties, the drones can instantly smash through windows, confront the shooter just 15 seconds after launch, and are operated by the pilot stationed at the company's headquarters in Austin, Texas. They can even engage the shooter while waiting for law enforcement with sirens, a two-way speaker, pepper spray, and even projectiles. And if all fails, they say that the drones themselves can become non-lethal weapons by flying them straight into the shooter. But here is where things get crazy, because the company's CEO said that the inspiration came from watching how successful these drones have been against people with guns in the conflict in Ukraine. And listen, I get that that is well-meaning, but it's just so wild to think that there is a scenario where literal war tactics have a place at a school. And not just that, but 6 drones will cost the school $15,000 plus $4 a month per student. So if there's 2,000 students, that's an additional cost of $8,000 per month. But then again, you could also argue if these drones even saved one life, it would be worth every cent. But the question is, what do you think? Should these drones be rolled out ASAP nationwide, or is there a better solution?
I gotta say, I feel like it is the best thing I've heard as far as keeping kids safe in school, but then I'm also conflicted. I mean, we've seen some tragedies where police did not go in on time, and I feel like there was no excuse for those. So having those already there and being able to do that, I guess my conflicted part is we're really stepping into the era of AI, drones, robots, technology is being implemented into every aspect of our lives, whether we like it or not. But I'm really curious to know what you guys think about that. So leave it in the comments.
You won't believe what that is. You're looking at the world's first true leaf-mimicking spider. It's not a leaf.
What?
Meet the mysterious orb weaver from China's Yunnan rainforest. A spider so convincingly disguised, even scientists ended up doing a double take. Now, this isn't just great camouflage. It's what researchers are calling a true masquerade. Its body mimics not just the shape of a leaf, but the color of the leaf and even the veins too. It was discovered back in 2011 by a biologist, Matthias Kuttner, during a nighttime expedition in Xishanbana. Now, in the dark, under a rainforest canopy, they found her, completely motionless, among a bundle of dead leaves she'd strung up with silk. When disturbed, she didn't run. She lifted herself higher on the twig, becoming even more leaf-like. So far, there has only been 2 ever found, an adult female and a juvenile. And early DNA testing suggests she just may be in a new species entirely. Now, Pulte spiders have always been masters of disguise, but this one completely rewrites the rules. I do love seeing evolution, survival of the fittest in a example as such. So obviously there was a genetic mutation along the lines, and this spider over time survived and was able to continue breeding to develop traits like you see right there. It's very fascinating, and I love this type of stuff. Occasionally I find these types of videos and I like.
Yes, I have a spider phobia. I can't, but that was interesting. I'm not going to deny that. That freaking nature is crazy, and I kind of love it.
Teenager got arrested for flying to Antarctica.
So the 19-year-old that's been arrested for flying to Antarctica without permission, my question is, like, what was his plan all along? So if you haven't seen this,
Teenager got arrested for flying to Antarctica.
So the 19-year-old that's been arrested for flying to Antarctica without permission, my question is, like, what was his plan all along? So if you haven't seen this story, Ethan is a 19-year-old who his plan was to fly to all 7 continents to help raise money for cancer. Also, his website has now been removed. So he's charged with filing a false flight plan and then entering a restricted area, because what he did was he left southern Chile and his flight plan only had him flying over this area right here. Well, his lawyers are claiming that he started having flight complications and just decided to fly to Antarctica. I mean, either way, at this point, it's mission accomplished, right? Because Antarctica was the only continent he had left. So my whole thing was, what was his original plan? Did he ever apply for permission to land in Antarctica?
You shouldn't have announced
I mean,
it
because
first.
come on, it's looking a little suspicious. You're having complications, so you just decide to fly across the ocean? So he's been charged with violating 2 articles of the country's aeronautical code, including one that could lead to short-term imprisonment. Either way, he has become the first person to fly solo in a small aircraft to all 7 continents.
A teenager.
Even if he did have complications and that is legit that he did, nobody's going to believe that because you had already announced that that was kind of on your bucket list to do. I wouldn't have announced it.
Monster energy drink literally glows under a black light, showing you that it is radioactive material bullshit. Let's go ahead and have a look at this. He cracks the can open. You can see it right there. But wait till he pours this. This is messed up, guys. Now, if you know about Monster, you know that this drink is very satanic. Now watch this. This symbol, there's 6s in Hebrew. 666, unleash the beast. They also have a cross on their can, and when you turn the can upside down, it is the inverted cross, the satanic cross. You ever see this before? This is a reflection from the can of Monster Energy. And you can see that there's some sort of message here, some sort of coded message, possibly and most probably in Hebrew.
Wow.
Yeah, guys, listen, stop drinking Monster Energy, poison, satanic, ritual drink. Okay, peace. So Monster Energy drink
I've actually never had a Monster Energy drink. It glows. Like, is it a stretch or a reach that it's radioactive? I have no idea, but why is the drink glowing? Like, what is happening with that? I have seen them break down the Hebrew parts of the 666 and whatnot, but that code on the wall, what? Everything's so secretive, but then so in your face. I've never had a Monster drink. Don't need to. I probably never will. That is insane.
Apparently this week, there was very erratic data at the super volcano of Yellowstone.
So I don't want to scare anyone or cause a mass panic right now, but we need to talk about Yellowstone. This is a seismograph, and this measures the vibrations in the Earth's surface. This was taken from Yellowstone on June 1st, and this is what it normally looks like. We have tiny little ticks running all the time, and those are just little micro tremors in the ground. But on June 20th, some weird activity started happening. And just wait for it. This is today, July 3rd. Let me just play it back for you. This is what it should look like. And this is what it looks like today. Now, unless you live under a rock, you know that Yellowstone is a supervolcano. According to researchers,
just lost my own thoughts. Let me redo this one.
This week, there was very erratic data at the super volcano of Yellowstone.
So I don't want to scare anyone or cause a mass panic right now, but we need to talk about Yellowstone. This is a seismograph, and this measures the vibrations in the Earth's surface. This was taken from Yellowstone on June 1st, and this is what it normally looks like. We have tiny little ticks running all the time, and those are just little micro tremors in the ground. But on June 20th, some weird activity started happening. And just wait for it. This is today, July 3rd. Let me just play it back for you. This is what it should look like. And this is what it looks like today. Now, unless you live under a rock, you know that Yellowstone is a supervolcano. According to researchers, it erupts around every 600,000 years, and you guessed it, we're at 640,000 years right now.
What would happen to the world if the Yellowstone volcano erupted? Most people don't know that there is a supervolcano beneath this lake, which is in Yellowstone Park, which is located in Wyoming, which is in the US. The Yellowstone volcano is absolutely massive, as it's 37 miles long, 18 miles wide, and 4 miles deep. So if it were to erupt, the surrounding states of Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming that are closest to Yellowstone would be affected by pyroclastic flows, while other places in the United States would be impacted by falling ash. The amount of ash would decrease with distance from the eruption site, and due to the smoke emitted into the atmosphere, a lot of sunlight would end up reflecting back into space. This means that the entire Earth would cool by at least 10 degrees for at least 10 years.
Is that what the summer freeze is all about?
I am not a professional in seismic activity, if that's the right word. I don't even know if I said that right. That chart screams something, does it not? Like, look at the change. Something is coming, you guys. Something is coming. I mean, I know there are mini tremors like I live on Vancouver Island. There are mini tremors all the time. But that is something to like heed a warning over, I think.
Cool. What's in sick? Is that how Hummer have door arches? Oh, the interior's not bad. Is that a roof rack?
That's for all their gear. At least this was a sheriff truck.
Dude, this is an actual. Wait a minute.
Look at the tires.
Hold up, Dom. Hold up. Something's not right. You see what I'm saying?
No.
This isn't a Hummer. It's not a Hummer. Hummers have independent front. What the hell? Here, hold that. I don't think it's actually a Hummer. Dude, it's a fake. This is faker than a $10 Rolex.
So you're saying you don't see very many Hummers with 4 big blocks?
That's a Cobra big. Well, it's got Cobra valve covers on it, so that just means it's a Cobra engine. This is like a Ford chassis on a Hummer body. This is cool. This is not what I expected to be at all. It's completely fake. I don't know if it's. I think it's a complete reproduction. Like this. Like look at all this. Like I've never really been up and close with an H1 Hummer to know what they're like, but like all of this unsealing, I don't think that that's military grade. Didn't need to open that one anyway.
That one's military grade.
That one is military grade. I own a military truck. I can tell you what's military grade. If it's broken, it's military grade. Is there a key in it? I'm actually liking it more though. To be honest, when you buy a regular Hummer, there's a lot of things that's not good about it, namely the 6.2 liter engine or the 6.5 that you just have to change out. This is a lot of noise. And look, the air conditioning's even hooked up.
I'm not liking that.
What?
This would have to go.
What are you talking about? Look at that. It's got a Cobra.
First of all, this here is likely blown up.
Maybe. It is a highboy frame. It's a Ford frame, Ford engine transmission.
That's a 360.
But did you see the transfer case under it? The transfer case is an MP205, one of the big meaty ones. We ain't gonna break that.
It's a 360.
What?
It's a 360 motor.
Or a 390.
Or 390.
Could be.
Has to be one of the two.
390s are a lot more common than
so it's a complete fake.
I've never gone
No,
to an
it might
auction
not.
It's a complete fake. It's completely. See, Hummers have a completely independent front rear suspension on them. They have, there's just, it's so much difference. There's nothing that's similar at all about the chassis. The only thing that's similar is it looks like a big square that says Hummer on the front. That's the only thing that's makes it look like a Hummer.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You are not going to be able to get back up that. Don't. Arlo. No. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Where are you gonna go?
All right, you guys, I am going to end it there. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. Leave it in the comments. Do not forget to question everything. And until next time, stay safe.